Hello, this is episode 10 of The Sojourn of Jesse. Sorry, I've had some storage issues, so I am not able to make as many videos as I'd like right now, but I have a real question. I see so many advertisements for weight loss drugs, and to be quite honest, taking these drugs, there's class action lawsuits all over the place for almost every drug, but there's a lot of them about weight loss drugs. So if you have health issues and weight issues, even if you do use the drugs, there are so many side effects that may become permanent effects. So if food got you into the problem, don't you think maybe that how you eat needs to be addressed to get you out of the problem? Because even if it takes off 30 pounds, at the end of it all, once you're skinny, you still don't know how to eat properly. You don't know proper nutrition, and you're going to be falling into the same pit over and over and over again until you fix the root cause of the problem, which is what you're eating. So there's there's lawsuits now for sugar and for children, but there aren't any for adults. Well, that makes no sense at all. Children need to be protected, but the people that have been afflicted by our spiritually bankrupt food, they're not getting covered. So I really want people to just stop for a second and think, how do you solve a problem through medicine that won't ever go away until you actually make a change within yourself? It's not going to help you. It's not going to fix it. You're going to be in this endless loop spinning, and it doesn't serve anybody correctly to address it with drugs that are actually doing damage to your body at such a rate that you end up there's tons of lawsuits. It's like you need some clarity on what the problem is and how you fix it. And it is not better living through chemistry, because all of our processed foods are like chemistry experiments, and all they are doing is tearing our bodies apart. So I really want to counsel you, before you think that the cure is in a pill, or the cure is in an injection, or it's just pharmacology in general. All that stuff has side effects. You're either allergic to something or you're not, and so why not do it the cheaper way? Why not eat healthier and then go ahead and fix the problem permanently and live your life drug-free? That is the way that you prefer it, right? To not have to take these medicines to fix a problem that, well, in the end, it's the choices of what you eat that is the problem. So I'm going to leave you there to ponder that. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe. The Sojourn of Jesse. And please, everybody, get behind the hashtag Fix Our Food. Because until we get our government to change our food policy to like the European Union has, where they only have 338 ingredients in their food instead of the 11,000 plus that we have, this problem is going to continue. And we can't have that anymore. The European Union switched in 2002, so we're 24 years behind, and but we have all the science to tell us what we're doing is not the right thing. So please get on board, fix our food, tell our government that we want the drugs and the processed food out of our food, and all the other genetically engineered crap that they're doing. Because just because there's no law in the books that says you can't sell fake meat, they're exploiting that. And, well, that's a morally bankrupt position to be sitting in. You cannot do something just because it's not illegal. And these fake foods, they are literally killing us. How can the body be nutrified by something that absolutely has nothing alive in it, so it can become shelf stable and they can leave it there forever? It won't happen. It won't happen. So please consider what's being said here, and really, you can do this. I was read the last rites twice within 20 months. I had liver damage. I was anemic. I used to be on 5 liters of oxygen. I used to take 13 medicines a day just to survive. Everybody told me I was crazy for changing the way I ate, for doing keto, for following this path. And if you've seen any of my videos before, you saw a man that was 550 pounds. I was over 650, but I don't have any pictures of me being that heavy because, well, I avoided a camera like the plague, you know, and I was not letting myself see. I couldn't see the forest for the trees. So I really just implore you to take time and really start thinking about your health and how it's all about what goes in your mouth. What will you allow inside? Because those are the building blocks. Those are the nutrients that your body uses to do everything. And if you're putting flawed ingredients in, it's only going to be a matter of time before you get sick too. So I want you to break free from the mindset that our government and the food companies tell us that, you know, you could have anything in moderation. No, you can't. No, you absolutely can't. Some things are so terrible for you, like processed seed oils and ultra-refined sugar, that you can't have a little, especially with the drugs they put in the food. They make you addicted. And so we have a food addiction problem here, except that, you know, there's nobody sticking anybody up and killing them over, you know, bag of donuts. But what those donuts are doing to you is absolutely robbing you of your health. So you have to make a decision. And if you make the right one, I guarantee it will save your life. God loves you. And I have a lot of love for the world, and that's why I am here spreading the message that these foods are terrible and all they're going to do is wipe you out. You have a blessed day. Fix our food, everybody. Let's get behind this, because this problem is not going to stop, and it's a man-made problem. Peace. Goodbye.